What's up with y'all, man?
What's up with y'all?
It's the big homie Dav and Jonah. We're going to talk about the Arnold today, man.
Yeah, man. You ain't bring the medal?
Oh, man, I didn't bring the medal.
I swear I was about to text you and tell you to bring
It's hanging above my bed. Pause. Nah, man, didn't bring the medal. But we're going to talk about how I got that medal. We're going to talk about the meet that the rest of the team just did this past weekend, and then the meet coming up, and a few other things coming up, powerlifting-wise and training-wise, man. Don't miss out. Got some good information coming. This is the Push and Weight Show.
Push and Weight.
So, yeah, man, I love the sport.
Yeah.
But I'm ready for a damn day to sit in my bed.
Yeah, man. You've been on the run, man. On the go.
Yeah, I feel like I ain't trained at 740 in some weeks,
Yeah,
honestly.
Man. That's what happens when you the big dog. Now you see how I feel.
That's why you've been out?
You know, I ain't been the big dog. I'm just saying, I ain't trained at 740 in a minute. But I am a big dog now.
Hey, you the small voice that DMX does in the songs.
Chill out. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh no, man! The only time you ground is when you getting something out your.
Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? This boy, I'm a Leo, baby. This a growl. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so let's see. 3 weeks ago, I helped a high school kid out at the South Central powerlifting meet.
Okay.
And that was cool. The only thing, here's my thing about high school powerlifting meets. The spotting is terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, high schoolers just don't know how to spot. It's no fault of their own. It's simply the fault of the coaches for not teaching them how to stay under the bar.
Don't tell me they out there hands in their pockets trying to...
Hands in their pockets, bro. And I can't tell you how many times I heard because they're in like the half racks. You know what I'm talking about, where it's a flat bar and then the rack goes up.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I heard barbells hit that damn safety.
Yeah.
Like just slam down. It was killing me. So what normally happens every time I go to a high school meet, which isn't that often, thankfully, I end up, me and whoever else I take, we end up working the damn weight, loading the bar, taking the weight off of the bar, loading it back up, you know, and then being side spotters for everybody, because the last thing that I'm going to do is just be standing to the side and watch these kids break themselves.
Yeah.
Trying to squat something, you know. But I will say, man, I seen this kid, I don't know what school, he went to a school up north. This kid was he weighed like 240, 245, somewhere around there. He was a senior in high school. Raw squat, no knee wraps. No, I don't even think he had sleeves on. Raw squatted 625.
Damn.
2 parallel.
Yeah.
Benched 405 and deadlifted like 525. Kid was an animal.
Yeah.
And I helped him. I ended up.
He's on gear.
I knew he had a beard for some reason, bro. I knew it.
Voice sound like a raspy alligator.
He come outside smoking a fucking Black and Mild, dog. Raspy alligator. But yeah, man, super strong kid, and I helped him hand out because everybody had seen I was helping my guy hand out. And again, just when high schoolers, they just don't know. They just pick it up as hard as they can and then place it in the guy's hand. Yeah. And when you're going, you know, when you're over 300 pounds, you need a proper handout. So once everybody, you know, there was only like 3 kids that was reaching over 300 pounds. Hey, sir, will you hand out to me? Can you spot me? Yeah, I guess I got you. I got you, little bro.
They ain't know they was talking to a future gold medalist at the Arnold.
Definitely walking in this next one with my chest flexed out a little bit. But maybe I'll wear my medal there.
That's what I was going to say. Damn.
But so I helped him. I handed out to him. His dad came over to me. And, you know, is this your gym? I was wearing a 740 shirt. Is this your gym? Where you guys at? Oh, I'm in Marion. And he's like, oh, you're about 2 hours from us. I was kind of interested. And I'm like, you can still buy my program, though.
Yeah, goddamn.
Here's my website.
SanctuaryBarbell.com.
But super strong kid, man. It was crazy.
That's what's up when you see potential like that.
Yeah, I just hope that those are kids that I hope continue to do it out of high school, because a lot of kids just like to be the strongest.
Yeah, in school.
In school and be the big fish in the little pond. And then once they get out, they're the little fish in the big pond, and then they quit.
Yeah.
But, and then the week after that was my meet. We haven't really got to talk about all that too much, but I took first in my weight class, 275.
Yeah.
Something like.
There's only 2 people in the weight class.
There was not 2. Get out of here, bro. I can't get no accolades for nothing around here, bro. God dang it. I think those are Coogee glasses now I think about it. They ain't even Gucci, bro. But the squad didn't go all that well, man. I opened with 765. They had warned me that at this XPC meet at the Arnold, they always make everybody go to the extremes when it comes to depth, and then when it comes to touching in your shirt on bench and holding it at the top on deadlift. So, I mean, I believed them, but I believed that I could do more than what I thought. Squatted 765. That was easy. It was a smoke show. Jumped up to 810. They called me a little high, but it was still super easy. So I went to 830, and they made me like drop it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were there for that one, but the guy told my side spotter, told my guy, my up call guy, he was like, I was gonna give you a tap, but he just kept going down. And he was like, what does that even mean, dude? Give me a tap when you hit the parallel.
Yeah.
So they made me sink it. Nonetheless, it's still an excuse. I didn't get it, So squat ended at 765. Bench went really well. I opened 670, went 710.
Yeah, that's usually my opener.
720, yeah, around there.
Yeah, around there. You know what I'm saying? Start about 710.
Something light,
you know what I'm saying?
And then finished with 725.
Okay.
And that was a smooth rep, dude. Mm-hmm. That was I knew that day when I was warming up, I looked at George and I was like, 725 is going to be there today. I felt it.
And you said that was a PR, right?
Yeah, that's...
Bro, I swear I seen you bench 725 at the gym before.
So... that's a gym PR.
Yeah. Okay.
PRs really only matter in the meet. So, like, my best meet bench was 705.
Okay.
So, and that was done exactly a year ago from that meet. Damn near exactly a year ago. So, that's the thing. Quick side note about this sport, man. If you're not willing, especially in gear, if you're not willing to accept that 20 pounds on your bench in a year is all you're going to get, then the sport ain't for you.
Yeah.
I mean, it took me, you saw, we was training for, 4 days a week.
Yeah, rigorously.
Rigorously.
However you say it. I'm going to let the autocorrect fix that, you know what I'm saying, for that.
And
hit it with the auto-tune.
And I only gained, like I said, 20 pounds on it, man. So, but I was still happy with it. Still way happy with it. There was a lot more left in the tank for that, so I was cool with that. And then deadlift, same thing, man. I pulled 710. My best before that was in September. It was 694.
Okay.
So what is that? September, October, November, December, January, February. About 5-6 months for
10, 15 pounds.
10, yeah, you know what I mean. So. Slow gains, but it's just relearning, learning more in depth with my equipment and stuff. So, but I wanted to bring home the belt, man. That was my big thing because best overall lifter won like a WWE championship belt. Yeah, that's what I wanted to bring home. You'd have caught me carrying that bitch on my shoulder everywhere we went. Yeah. Applebee's, Joanne Fabrics. I didn't care. I'd have been wearing that belt.
What was your after meet meal?
PF Chang's.
Okay.
Yeah. Disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not all that. I remember one time I tried to That's when Mike was still in barber school. I tried to flex on him. I was like, "You ain't never been to PF Chang's?" And we had went to PF Chang's. I'm so crazy. The whole time I thought it was BD's. I was trying to take him to. I was trying to take him to BD's Mongolia Grill. I didn't took him to PF. I ain't never been to PF Chang's. I'm like, damn, this one different than the one I went to before. And I'm like, damn, oh shit, that shit called BD's.
Instead of trying to flex on him, bro, BD's is like a $18 bowl.
I mean, I'm just saying, fam. If you ain't never been in the BD's, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, BD's Mongolian Grill is fire.
Bro, every time.
Love it.
Listen, every time I go to BD's, bro, I damn near can't make it to the toilet fast enough at home, bro.
Really?
Every time.
What do you get? What you make your bowl up with?
I mean, I ain't been in a few years, but I think noodles, beef, you feel me, some veggies. But I heard a guy that I associated with, he's working the health department, and he said like spots like that, health department hates them because
I'll bet.
Yeah, it's just open. You know what I'm saying? You got the meat open, the vegetables open. So when I was about to open my restaurant, I went and got I had to get my Serve Safe manager's license. Mm-hmm. And bro, you don't realize how, like, they say vegetables is like the worst thing to get from anywhere is vegetables.
So you told me that salads, salads from the restaurant,
it's like horrible.
It's disgusting.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah, that's probably the worst thing you can get is any type of raw vegetables from anywhere. It's like horrible.
Dang, that's crazy. But it makes complete sense because when I worked at B-Dubs, I don't know if this is how they do it now, but this was like 10 years ago, more than that. When I worked at B-Dubs, we would pre-make the salads, and then they would just throw some saran wrap around it, and so you know that wasn't holding everything down.
Yeah,
something was getting up in there. Yeah, got some raw chicken and shit.
Yeah, it's just like the microbes and everything just flocks to them salads, bro.
Yeah, I believe it. But no, man, I'll tell you what. Shout out my guy Anthony Oliveira, man. So I was training with a couple guys at the doghouse, right? Shout out Snooky, shout out Jeff, man. I appreciate y'all. They really helped me get ready in my equipment for this meet. You know, they've been equipment for years, and they were helping me dial in with my squat suit, my bench shirt. And I had never met Anthony yet, but Anthony Oliveira is an all-time world record squat. He's got, I think he won the WPO semifinals last year, I believe so. 2,400 plus pound total.
Damn.
I mean, he's up there.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things. I know last week we talked, never meet your heroes, bro. If you look up to that man, meet that man, because that is somebody that will re-energize and refuel your fire for this sport, man. One of the most genuine guys I had ever met. I wish you could have met him, because he just, after we got done with the meet, first off, during the meet, I had met him 2 nights before that, the first time. And then we get to the meet, and he's helping me. He's got a guy lifting, but he's over here also helping me because him and his guy and my guy and me were around the same squat. So we were squatting about the same time. And Snooky knew Anthony, and Jeff knew Anthony, so they all knew each other and are real close. So I get down to squat and warm ups and. And he's like, dude, you need to open your hips up more. You need to push your knees out. He's helping spot. As soon as I'm done with the squat, he's, hey man, that one looked good. If you do this a little bit, he's just helping me out like I'm one of his guys. And then after the meet, that's what it was he was like, hey, we're all going to PF Chang's. You want to go? And I'm like, does a cat have an asshole? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I want to go, out to eat with Anthony and the night crew, And man, we had a great time. Yeah. Besides the fact that they was shooting at Easton.
Damn.
Bro, quick side note, we're standing outside and we hear pop. I'm like, look at Snooky. I'm like, was that a gunshot? And Snooky's ex-Army. He's like, was it just one? was like, yeah. He's like, probably not. I'm like, I don't know. We're standing there. About 2 minutes goes by and we hear pop, 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 pop. He's like, yep, that's gunshots. Look, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
So we take off around the corner. He was carrying. I ran to my car. I grabbed my piece. We go into Barnes & Noble. I call my sister. And I'm like, hey, I need you to confirm if this is what we're hearing. Because I know down there, people get in their foreign cars and they hit the backfire, you know. She calls me back. She's like, nope, they're shooting. Where you at? Just hunker down. You know, I'll let you know any updates. People were running and shit. I'm like, damn, can't even go to Easton.
Man.
Can't even eat my P.F. Chang's, bro.
Yeah. Shit, it been rough in Easton for a few years now.
Man,
There been some altercations over there.
I knew there was in Polaris, you know, a year or two ago?
Yeah, last year I think it was a few, and then it's been a few altercations. They was shooting. I remember hearing about them shooting at Easton, but like 4 or 5 years ago, and since then I think it's about every year since then.
I never heard that, man. It was crazy.
Yeah,
but,
them young Goonaroonies be everywhere, man.
Goonaroonies.
Young Goonaroonies be everywhere.
But no, my sister called me back. She's like, they're done. They're done firing. Cops swarmed the place. They can't find anybody. Nobody's saying nothing.
Yeah.
So you're good. You can go back to P.F. Chang. So we waited for like 45 minutes to an hour. Went in there. Rice was crunchy. Fucking.
So your food was already sitting there?
No.
I'm about to say, damn, you tripping. I at least took my bowl out.
Nah, we went back in, or we were standing outside, and then they called us in, and we went in.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I wasn't impressed by P.F. Chang's, man. I was upset. They only gave us like 6 pieces of little orange chicken. I'm like, Panda, at least give me 10.
Yeah. Well, you know, so I told you I watch a lot of Food Network and food reels and all that shit.
Yeah.
Right? And I never really, I kind of knew, but I never really heard the exact explanation for why. Like, so when you go to the like Michelin star restaurants,
yes,
and you get like they give you like the small portion.
Mm-hmm.
So they say that after 3 bites, all your palate can taste is saltiness. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
And so when they're giving you, a lot of these places are giving you a 7-course meal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So after 3 bites, it's time to change your palate to something new.
Okay.
So each of these seven meals in this 7-course meal.
That's why they're so small.
Yeah, so small because, like I said, yeah, each thing is going to taste different, and they want you to, you know what I'm saying? After 3 bites, they say, oh, you could, like it's like a potato chip.
Yeah.
After 3 chips,
You just eating salt.
you just eating salt. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've always wondered that. I've always wondered why it's always small portions.
Yeah.
I just figured it's rich people are tiny.
And they said too, only a fat ass will sit there and smash a whole bowl or something.
Party of one. Shit.
Hey,
give me that 18 ounce.
I told you I'm the buffet king.
But no, man, it was a great time. We're gonna go up. Anthony actually has a meet in New Hampshire.
Okay.
So he lives in New Hampshire. That's where he's from. He came here to train at Westside, and then when they moved to the doghouse, he moved with them. So he's always been with Dave Hoff. And then he ended up moving, I think he said about 3 years ago, back to New Hampshire and bought a gym and is running a gym up there and, living and thriving. Him and his wife, man, they're such humble people. It's one of those things that you got a lot of people in the industry. Like if you were to, I don't know, did you go and meet a lot of people at the Arnold? Did you go and see a lot of people or walk around the expo at all?
I just came there for my people, man. I came there to support my guys. So I, you know what I'm saying? Walked through the door, found you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Stayed there till it was time to go.
Oh, yeah.
Slid up on out of there.
It's crazy to see, like, if you were to go in there and talk to some people, most of the time, there's a quote from the movie Bigger, Stronger, Faster, and it's one of my favorite quotes. Greg Valentino's talking about it, and he's like, the people you see on TV are never the people that they appear to be. The guy you see in public like this has always got the middle finger under the table going like this.
Yeah.
And that's how a lot of them are. But Anthony and his guys and his crew, man, Snooki and Jeff, man, that's not them. they're genuine. They're good people. They want to help you. They want to be there for you, man. So it was, and they're very humble. So it was a great experience, man. All in all, it was awesome. That's probably the last time I'll do the Arnold, the XPC Arnold. Maybe, I don't know. We're moving to APO.
I mean, you won it. Ain't no need to do it again.
You feel me?
You could only go down from here.
Yeah, so no, we're moving to APO, which is American Powerlifting Organization. I'm doing that. Maybe the guys are going to do a couple more APF meets. Main Street Barbell always puts on an amazing meet. So anytime that they have a meet, if it fits in our training block, our training schedule, we'll always go up there and try and support them and have some lifters there up in Toledo because they always put on a very smooth meet, great judging, great facility. So, but yeah, man, it was a good experience. It was a good experience. I loved it, and some PRs were hit.
Yeah.
So I think I only totaled 2,200. I came up 32 pounds short of my last total just because squat didn't go the way I wanted it to. But my big thing was after I failed them squats, I was like, no matter what I have to, whatever numbers I got to hit a 2,200 pound total, I need to do those because the last thing I'm going to do is total 2232 and then total 21 something. Mm-hmm. Like I refuse to do it. I will not break under 2,200 pounds.
Yeah.
Period. So I think I ended up, what was that? I think it was either 2,200 on the dot or 2,205. What did I say? 765.
Yeah. So Skeet went and filmed that second attempt, and you were fucking. I mean, shit. When did they want?
That's what I'm saying.
A bell to ring when you hit
the. I'm saying, man. I don't know. That's what I was saying. Is I looked at the video of it and I was like, what are they looking at? What do they need me to be at? Because damn, I thought it was good. But again, at the end of the day, excuses are excuses in my book. Yeah. You didn't get it. Yeah. So, but yeah, man, that was awesome. Quick shout out. I'm not going to name everybody's names because we'd be here for a good second. But everybody that came, man, I know, did you see that picture of everybody? And that didn't have you, your boy, Skeet, Jeff, Emily, Tony, George, Jason, Wade, like there was a D-Bone, like there was a lot of people that ended up not being able to stay the entire day. But man, the support that I had there that day was huge, and that meant a lot to me. So everybody that came out to watch me that day, I know, getting into the expo was not cheap. Yeah. That just going to the Arnold is not cheap, period. Parking, you're looking at $25 on the cheap end. Yeah. $40 if you're parking in the garage. Then you walk in shoulder to shoulder people. Feel me? And then
bro, it was times where we was gonna, when I left, I had to leave because we were trying to be back at home at a certain time. And so we went, tried to come out the doors we came in, and bro, we had to turn around. Like it's shoulder to shoulder, and when people stop, like there is no getting through that crowd. Like it's packed in there.
Yeah, super packed.
And when we came when we first seen you, that's when because I had the fast pass. I'm like, damn, this ain't that bad. It is a little stacked in here, but it ain't that bad. Yeah. But I started thinking, and I'm like, bro, there was probably lines for quarter mile inside the expo. So I'm like, them people can't even get in yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm in here early. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah.
It was weird, bro. We got there like 7:50. Yeah. And most vendors weren't even there yet. Yeah. It was dead quiet in that bitch. Damn. Dead quiet, and like everybody, my team that was there, they were like, bro, it's kind of weird being in here like this. Like I ain't never been in here where it's this quiet, And then next thing you know, hour or two later, it's just you got to halfway be yelling at somebody to talk to them, Yeah. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that came out. I appreciate you more than you know. Marion really showed out for me. I love you guys. and I hope I made you proud.
Hey, with your baby out, I seen you. You look like you wanted to cry in there.
Hey man, listen. After my bench, my big thing, man, was after I benched that 725. You know, I got a hug from my two, you know, West Side OGs, my two guys that have been there with me since I was 17. That was huge for me to have them there for it. And here's the thing with those guys, man. People think sometimes I'm rough or I don't give a lot of praise, you know. But what I got out of those two guys was, that was good. I'm happy for you. Be careful. You're starting to look like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah. You know, I didn't get I'm proud of you. You know, nothing like that. It was that was cool, man. I got to head out. Yeah. You know, and that's just how they are. You know, I still have yet to impress them. So that's a driving factor for me. Yeah. You know, they keep me humble.
I can say that, like I said, just watching as a spectator. Yeah. I feel, bro, you probably had one of the biggest crowds around you.
Oh, yeah.
When it came to the squat.
Yeah.
Because I was, like I said, I seen all three flights. Because you was in the third flight, right?
Yep.
I seen all three flights.
Last flight, of course.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, a couple people had you know what I'm saying, people around them. Like, but when you went up, like that first attempt, like there was a few people there, like I was trying to film it, bro. I couldn't even, like anybody else, I could see them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got up there for that first attempt, bro, I couldn't even, I'm like this trying to film over the crowd, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the same for the second one, like, bro, you couldn't even see it. Like Ski went to the front, in the front of you just to, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, God, I'm like, damn. I said, bro, really got a crowd. And I told you a couple motherfuckers said something about the shirts. And this one old guy, he was like, they don't like us and we don't care. God damn, I need me one of them. I was like, yeah, man, 740barbell.com. He's like, you got one on you right now? I said, no, man, you got to get on 740 barbell. I'm like, damn, I should have put some shirts in a backpack or something.
I'm telling you, so that happened at, we're going to get to, eventually we'll get to the meet that just happened this past weekend. But I had the same thing. I literally thought, man, I got some shirts at the house. I should just pack them up, bring them just in case, and sure as shit, 2-3 people. And I like the back of that shirt. That's funny. Yeah. I'm going to have to get with you. And I was like, 740barbell.com. It's 740barbell.com.
And I think the thing is, they're ours, so we wear them all the time, so we don't really think they're like, you know what I'm saying, as cool as they really are, you know what I'm saying, because we got them all the time, and like other people, because I told you, I was in Walmart one time, and a guy was like, nobody likes us and we don't care. What's that mean? Why do you feel that way? I said, because I don't care. That's what the shirt said.
I had one of my old heads tell me, I was like, check out this shirt, I got one for you. And he was like, no one likes us and we don't care. It's a pretty depressing motto. I was like, I don't care, hon. Yeah. I don't care.
I don't care.
But yeah, man, it was dope. It was awesome. It was a great time. So my next one is going to be July in Columbus again.
That's the qualifier, right?
Yeah, at the Doghouse.
Okay.
And I have to hit a good total there to qualify for WPO. So that's what my eyes are set on now. I'm laser focused on that. So if y'all ain't doing nothing in July, we'll get a date once the meet's posted. I have a date for it. So you know, if y'all want to come down for that one, it ain't going to be as expensive as the Arnold.
Yeah.
You know, and it's only going to be 30 people. We had 61 people that day.
Yeah.
You know, so it's going to be a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Quicker.
Yeah, because I'm like, God, man, I'm like, when I heard him say the third flight is coming up, I was already standing there for about 2.5 hours. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people,
It's a long day, bro. I had a whole backpack full of snacks.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's all you can do really out throughout the day is just snack. Make sure you got, you know, so, excuse me, some advice. If you are wanting to get into powerlifting or if you're wanting to do a competition, if you're powerlifting now and you haven't done one yet, best advice that I have is make sure that you are prepared for the whole day. Meaning, you have some fast digesting sugars, some fast digesting carbs, and protein. People always forget about having protein throughout the day. You gotta remember, you're basically maxing out. I mean, you are maxing out every lift. So you're working out.
Yeah.
You know, and by the time you squat for 3 of your, and not only, you're not just squatting 3 times, you have to warm up in the back, obviously. So you're working out, and then you go and you do 3 max effort lifts. Guess what? Your body needs recovery.
Yeah.
As you're about to go up and bench, you're again warm up and then do your 3 max lifts on bench, and then warm up on deadlift and do your 3 max on deadlift. You need to make sure you're feeding your body some protein. I always got I had the Kodiak granola protein bars.
Okay. Shout out to Kodiak.
Shout out Kodiak, man. And then the legendary, you might like these. It was a cinnamon roll, chocolate covered cinnamon roll, had like 20 grams of protein in it. And it really wasn't that dry. That's what I was expecting. I was
that thing was moist.
It was a little moist, you know. But I had one of them, and then Rice Krispie treats. I had some like Slim Jims, you know, for some protein, and then I got my own little concoction that I mix up in a gallon jug. I ain't gonna tell you all about that because you'd be coming to beat me for, beat me in the 275 class. So I ain't gonna tell you about my drink concoction, but some BCAAs, some EAs, some fast digesting or fast absorbing carbs, and a little bit of caffeine. The biggest thing that I will tell you is do not use a pre-workout during competition. That is one of the dumbest things in my book, because normally when you use a pre-workout, you're looking at maybe it carrying you through maybe a 2-hour workout, right? It's going to hype you up. You're going to be in your main lift, jacked up, right? And then it's going to coast you through to the end of your 2-hour workout. And you might be a little energized, but you're not ready to max out again, right? I saw it this weekend. Somebody busts out their pre-workout and takes it before they go to squat. And I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, it's got 300 milligrams of caffeine in it. And I was like, you're going to crash by the time deadlift comes around, dude.
Yeah.
No, it'll be okay.
That was one of our people?
I ain't saying shit. I'm just like...
You know who you are.
You know who you are, bro. I'm just like, all right. And then I told him another thing. I was like, hey, you
There's somebody we know that weighs about 165 to 180 pounds.
I plead the fifth. And then I told him something else about eating. And he said, and I was like, listen, I'm just telling you this, so you can't say, why did you not say that?
Yeah.
I said, I already know you ain't gonna listen.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there. So I said it. I did my part. Now, when shit don't go right, you can't be like, well, why didn't you tell me that?
Yeah.
I did it.
What was Lil Mason's numbers? I ain't seen him put that
so, man, Lester?
Yeah.
Man, all right. So let's get to, I know I'm boring you to death over here, yawning on me.
Nah, fam.
Gucci.
Hey, fam.
Gucci glasses, boy.
Hey, fam. I done been up building this damn. Hey, so me and Unc put them dog doors in my kennel.
Yeah.
But, so there was electricity running through that wall. So we had so we had to disconnect the electric, disconnect all those outlets. You know, it ain't never just.
Oh, yeah. It can never just be one thing.
Yeah, so it took us, we started about 10:30 and didn't get done until, I'll say 2:30.
Yeah.
And then I had already put up the poles for my fence, the posts, but I didn't put up the fencing. So then he helped me put up the fencing.
Yeah.
And then at 4 o'clock, I hurried around out to Lowe's because I wanted to separate their spots in the, because it goes from my kennel inside to outside now, but I wanted to separate the slots because like they were just going each other's dog holes.
Oh yeah,
they all just go into one slot in the inside. Chill out, man. Yeah, and actually too, I ain't yawning. I got some indigestion. I ate a rodeo burger from Burger King where I got here. So I'm like, oh man, I need a Tums or something. So really, I'm over here with the indigestion.
Bro, we was just talking about your diet, bro. What is going on?
Listen, that was fast digesting carbs.
A
beef patty.
Don't you use my words again.
A bacon. Fast absorbing sugars, the barbecue sauce, and a frozen Coke.
And a frozen Coke. Man, I ain't gonna lie. My girl, after her meet this weekend, she's like, I'm starving. I was like, well, what do you want? We was just ready to get home because we was 3 hours away. She's like, I just want some Wendy's. I'm like, all right. We pulled through there. She's like, why? I don't want a pop. I'm like, why not? I'm like, I'm getting pop. Shit, I ain't had nothing but water for the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Give me a Sprite.
Man.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
crispy ass Sprite.
Crispy. But, nah, man, crazy. Radio burger.
I'm going to tell you what, though. You know what's really been messing me up, though? Riding that bike. So riding 10 miles makes me so hungry. I'm talking about, bro, I'm like starving after that 10. And sometimes I can really fast until 1 o'clock every day. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm busy, like I'm not even thinking, like today I didn't even eat until I ate that rodeo burger at 4 o'clock. Like I didn't
Who eats a Burger King, first of all, by the way? You the only one keeping that bitch open, bro.
Burger King is fire.
No, it is not.
You're tripping.
Just because it says flame grilled don't mean it's fire.
Listen. All right. Listen. Burger for burger. Just say cheeseburger for cheeseburger.
Hell no.
At any fast food restaurant.
Wendy's top of the chain.
A cheeseburger?
Yes.
You're a trip. Just a cheeseburger. Nothing. I'm talking about, cheeseburger, ketchup, pickle, whatever comes on cheeseburger. Yeah. No. Burger King has the best cheeseburger.
No, bro.
That flame spray that they spray on there.
We all know it ain't really flame.
That's what I'm saying. That little spray that tastes liquid smoke.
Bro, you know they in there like Ant with the painting them stripes on.
Man, hey, painting the stripes on it. Listen, bro, pound for pound, Burger King has the best just meat patty. Yeah, they do.
I've had Burger King twice in the last 2 years, and each time I hated it. First off,
you probably got a Whopper. Never get a Whopper from Burger. That's the nasty. That is the nasty.
It's the same burger.
No, a Whopper from Burger King. One time, so I forgot what I ordered. I think I ordered my favorite thing from Burger King. I always get the original chicken sandwich, like the
long one. Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
I've been getting them since I was a kid.
Except when they put too much mayo on it, that shit nasty. But
I like the extra mayo. But I don't order extra mayo. I'm saying I don't order it, but if they throw it on there,
squirting in your mouth.
Chill out, chill out. Listen, one time I ordered the original chicken, but they gave me a Whopper, and I'm like, I was so hungry. I'm like, and the line was long. I'm like, fuck it, bro. I'm like, these Whoppers is like the nastiest burger.
Bro, gross.
Why is a Whopper so nasty?
I don't know, but that's what I'm basing my opinion off of.
Yeah. Don't base it off of Whopper. I don't know why that's so like. It's like the patties is like the onions is too thick, the tomato thick, the lettuce thick. How you got a thick ass piece of lettuce? Like,
I didn't even think they made lettuce like this.
Like the buns is thick. Like that's one of them Mondo burgers, man.
Mondo burger. Man, and then the second thing that I got from Burger King was when the spicy chicken sandwich craze was going on. Now Popeyes is king.
Yeah.
Okay, when it comes to the spicy chicken sandwich, Popeyes is king. Okay. And then I don't care who else underneath. I don't care. But I went to Burger King and got theirs, and it was like they put some sauce on it, and then took like the spicy seasoning and just like threw the whole damn thing on there. It was gritty, bro. I was so upset. I was like, that's how much seasoning they had.
I got a bias though. When I first met my wifey, she worked at Burger King. She used to give me free food.
So that's where you was finding love. That's why you still loving Burger King.
Found love at Burger King. I'm gonna tell you what though. I used to go there and just kick it sometimes. And
getting her in trouble. That's why she had to quit and go to school.
You know what I'm saying? Remember they used to have a water thing where you put the quarter in?
Yeah.
And you twist it? Bro, I mastered that shit. I would win like everything.
Bro, why'd they get rid of that?
Bro, 'cause people like me master it, bro. Listen, I'm telling you, because if you put a penny in, you won something. If you put a nickel, so the higher denomination of coin you put in, the bigger thing you won.
Okay.
And I don't know how I ain't played it since 2007, 2006, but I had figured it out, and I used to, bro, smack on that thing.
But what did you win?
You won just like I think with a quarter you won like a combo meal, like a big, you know what I'm saying, like a big combo meal, and because of me, all of nationwide, they nationwide they made it. They put a thing on there that says only one win per visit.
So you coming in, big player in here. Big player in here.
Hey, flipping my coin, walking up to that counter. They already knew what it was going. Here he goes, guys.
You might as well get the original chicken sandwich fired up.
Get it ready for me, baby. with a zesty sauce for my fries.
You would get the zesty sauce.
Chill out, man. Hey, you know what? So I got onion rings today with my rodeo burger. Like, so I could put extra onion rings on the rodeo burger.
Yeah.
And it came with I never knew what that taste was as a kid, and that zesty sauce, and it's horseradish. Yeah, once I figured that out, like, I don't really eat. I'm like, ugh, and that shit had your breath hot for all day.
All day.
So I'm like, yeah, but I put the barbecue sauce on my onion rings, but I ain't about to be having.
Man, I forgot they got onion rings.
Yeah.
I like onion rings.
Yeah.
I can get down on some onion rings.
They was Burger King onion rings. Like, when I had the food truck, when I had the wingman, when I just did the wingman a couple summers ago. Now I am yonder. Oh, shit. I did the wingman a couple summers ago. Bro, I used to get these onion rings. These things was like this. Fat as hell. They was like all had to be the outside part of the first
big part.
Yeah, the first 4 pieces of the onion ring, the layer. Them was some big ass. That was good too, bro. Yeah. Good beer batter.
But when I grabbed them though, they was stringy. I couldn't just get a good crunch out of them.
Who's mine?
I don't know what you was cooking them in, bro.
Onion rings.
I don't know what you was cooking them in. You put them in the air fryer. I ain't even going for that.
Chill out, man. I had big 40-pound fryers in the wing, man.
That was one thing. I don't ever think I slid through on the wingman, man. I wasn't rolling in no money like that.
You was a hater because you had that weak ass breakfast truck you was doing.
Dang.
So you wasn't trying to support nobody else.
We was at different times of the day.
The wingman was all day.
Ain't nobody eating no fucking wings.
Black folks wake up one wings for breakfast. Open every day at 11. I had a line at 9:30. Hey, bro, just let me get a wing for breakfast. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what though. I wish you still had that food truck. Because like I said, riding my bike, like after I get done riding the bike, bro, I've been like fiending. Like I've been like me and my girl, like my girl have a. I thought I had something. Chill out. I've been fiending for breakfast, bro. Like my girl got a day or two off during the week now, and then my homie Skeet, like we'll go. So bro, I literally probably been eating breakfast for like the last 3 weeks. I probably eating breakfast, like going out to Bob Evans or Perkins, and you can only go there so much. You know what I'm saying? I wish Denny, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people don't like Denny's, but I'm a Denny's guy. Me and my girl, early in our relationship, we was Denny's people. We was like at least twice a week Denny's people.
Go get that Grand Slam.
She's a Grand Slam. I like the specialty pancakes. Like, so if they got like some banana pudding pancakes, the double blueberry pancakes. I like stuff like caramel apple pancakes.
All right, you ready for this? Grand Slam or the All-Star Special?
Both of them are 50 and up meals, so I don't get neither of them. I just told you what I get. I just told you what I get. I only get the specialty pancake. I get the same thing anywhere I go.
You had to have had a Grand Slam.
No, that's old people. That's 50 and up.
But you was just saying your girl was getting on.
Well, she'll get the French toast.
Don't try to switch up now.
So she'll get the French toast Grand Slam.
So you never, but you know what I'm talking about, All-Star Special.
No, what's that?
Man, this is the Push Away show. I appreciate y'all. We gonna talk to you later, bro. I can't even deal with this man right now. Fucking Waffle House.
Oh yeah, bro. I only been to the Waffle House maybe.
Forgot you been. After you hit a certain income, you don't go to Waffle House, okay?
No, I don't keep it 1,000. I only been to the Waffle House maybe about 3-4 times. Ever. But see, you go to Ohio. I'd have been to the Waffle House in the A 3 times, and I think I went to the Waffle House in Ohio 1 time.
Listen, everybody at Waffle House can fight. It don't matter.
Yeah, it was pretty rough down there when I went. I'm gonna tell you where I went. I went to Gladys Knight's Chicken and Waffles,
okay.
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles when I went to LA. That was fire.
Bet that was fire.
Yeah, that was fire.
I haven't had chicken and waffles in a minute, bro. That sounds good right now.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna tell you, the most fierest breakfast restaurant in the world was in Columbus, Ohio. You ever heard of Super Chefs?
Mm-mm.
Bro, so it was a guy in Columbus, black dude, and he had 2 of them. One out east, that's the one I went to, and he had one downtown, and it was breakfast food, superhero inspired.
Okay.
And bro, when I tell you like everything was over the top, like bro, you would go in there and you would be in Super Chefs for 2 hours, bro, because you would be waiting for about 30 minutes to even sit down.
Yeah.
Then they take forever to cook your food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when that food comes out, I'm talking about you got it, bro. Pancakes. So the pancakes would be like only this big.
Thick as hell.
Yeah, thick as hell pancakes. You'll get like 4 or 5. Like I remember the one time it was like you could pick from your like red velvet, chocolate chip, blueberry, strawberry, and they was all like this big. And I think it came with a side of chicken, but it was like they had this Asian. It was like a spicy chili sauce on the wings, bro. And I'm talking about big ass. This the only time you can eat jumbo wings at Super Chef.
Just gonna get on you.
It's the only time you can eat super because they know how to cook them right. You feel me? Y'all, yeah, I can't say y'all. Some people make the jumbo wings and then they be medium. Like, man, I don't want no jumbo wings squirting in my mouth when I bite the wing. Like, I want a crunch when I bite the wing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Super Chefs, bro, was like drinks was fire, and you know what I'm saying? Mimosas, all different type of mimosas in the morning. Like, I think they closed it down after COVID. Actually, that guy. So if you ever heard of that, like Stadium Eats or Stadium something that was downtown, like in 2020. Yeah. So that was him.
I heard about it.
Yeah, that was that guy. He had shut down the Super Chefs and opened up that Stadium Eats or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd heard about that, but I'd never went. Since we was in Detroit this past weekend, I was trying to find some Detroit style. No, I don't fuck with Coney Island. They had a Coney Island food truck outside of the meat. Yeah. And I don't know, bro. It's just something to me. You got a hot dog and then some chili and then some cheese.
Oh, you don't mess with Coney dogs, period.
Period.
Bro, listen.
It just seems like too much.
No, the best Coney dog and I'm a foot long glizzy eater.
You heard it here first. Big Dav, Big
Nah,
the foot long glizzy goblin. Okay, you got a Coney dog. He mouth open right now.
Chill out. Pause.
Man.
Pause. No, but listen, bro.
You learn something new about your best friends every day. Let me tell you right now.
Chill out. Listen, bro. So when I had the studio on Bell Fountain and they had the ice cream junction in my little plaza, bro, they had a Coney dog there. Bro, actually, that place was slept on. It wasn't slept on because the line used to be long as hell out there.
I heard it was always good.
Bro, they had a Coney dog. And still to this day, bro, that Coney dog is unmatched. And, like, I'll go to spots and get I'm not just about to go somewhere that has steaks and get a Coney dog, fam. But if it's a Coney dog spot, I'm going to try you out.
Yeah.
Bro, to this day, like, that chili was like a sweet chili.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like I don't know, bro. And the buns was sweet. Everything about it was like sweet chili. The buns was kind of like a sweet Hawaiian roll. Like it was fire, bro. And then I thought they used to have this peach cobbler sundae, bro.
See, I'm
crazy.
I would probably have to be in the mood for it, and I would probably like it.
Bro, I used to get that every day. Literally, I would go to my studio and get that every day.
When it comes to like cobblers or apple pies, like I got to be in the mood for it, and I normally like it. I'm just like I got to be in the mood for it.
I'm a so apple pie guy. Like I'll eat a peach cobbler. Like I love peach cobbler, but like cherry pie. Do you eat cherry pie? Like
I don't like cherries like that.
See, I can eat like a raw cherry, but I can't eat. I hate them. Like like them type of cherry, like cooked cherry, or even like them little cherries they put on your ice cream. I damn near don't even like to eat the ice cream if they put that. Like, don't put the cherry.
I'll take the top of it off.
Yeah, I don't want the red.
I don't even want the red shit on it.
That's how I am too, bro. Like,
yeah,
take that red thing off of here.
Yeah, no. But I was trying to find some Detroit style pizza, and it's funny you said Coney's because like we were 15 minutes from the house, the Airbnb, Friday night, and I'm like, okay. Boom, search along route, restaurants. And then boom, it brings up all these restaurants. And it's got like Country Boy's Kitchen, Coney Island something. Coney Island something, Coney Island. Green Light Pizza. Coney Island. I'm like, God, in a 15-minute stretch, I shit you not, there was 5 or 6 Coney Islands.
Because I don't know, I'm not from Detroit. But I think everybody has like their own Coney Island.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I believe
it. I don't think it's like a franchise like that.
Yeah,
like everybody's
got their own way.
Yeah.
But I was trying to find some Detroit pizza. For some reason, nobody delivered.
Yeah.
Like I found one place that delivered.
Yeah.
And it was Jets.
Yeah.
I was pissed about that. I was like, gotta get some Jets pizza that I could get at Polaris.
Yeah.
I'm up here in Detroit, like trying to give me something that I can't get down in
Ohio.
In the D, you know.
So cold in the D.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Last time I went to Detroit, man, we got Plenade. I remember.
You got what?
Plenade. We got played for my other, for the other listeners.
I was really having a white moment there. I ain't even gonna lie.
Bro, check it, bro. So we go. So this is when I was on my music manager tip. So there was like a little, I can't really say tour, but it was a guy that had like 3 artists. He had like Kurt Cobain's.
Okay.
And then it was supposed to be DJ Drama. And it was supposed to be somebody else. I don't know.
Some names. Some names.
And then we signed up for it. We went down it was in the D, and Kurt Cobain was down there, and I remember we got this hotel, and the lady was like at the register, she's like, "Don't go having too much fun down here in the D and get lost." Bro, it had the most evilest laugh. So you know me, I always kept my thing on me, you feel me?
Yeah.
That night when we got back, I'm like, fam, nobody lead it, because it was like 3 of us. Might have been 3 or 4 of us. I said, bro, don't nobody lead it. Get everything we need for we get in this room.
Yeah.
Don't nobody lead this room tonight. You feel me? You
hear
something on the door. None of that, bro. Because I was like, the way she said that, boy, like she about to set us up.
She about to set you up, bro.
And it was like, bro, there was like nobody else at this hotel. And it was like a nice, decent hotel.
Yeah.
You know, it was like a room that had a kitchen and everything in it. You know what I'm saying?
Nice little setup.
Yeah, nice little setup. And it it was like 2 or 3 rooms in there, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, bro. I was like, where is that?
Lost in the D.
Yeah, don't get lost in. Bro, I'll never forget that.
Sound like what my girl does.
Chill out, man. She might have got lost. Like, where is it?
Come on now, baby. Don't get lost in the D. Come on now.
Hey, we all the way off topic, man. What your boy Lester hit?
Yeah,
that's what I've been waiting on.
Let me get to these numbers before we hop off here, man. So, I'm telling you, bro, I was looking forward to this episode all day. I was looking forward to this all day. So, everybody else competed at the APF state meet up there in Detroit, Royal Oak, right outside of Detroit. APF Michigan State meet. I'm going to start off with my little booski, my little boo thing.
What's his name?
So Dav did. So my girl Kirsten, man, she squatted 215. I'm gonna skip over bench real quick. She deadlifted 225, and I'm gonna take blame for her deadlift. She did 225, and she did it good, right? Her best in gym is 275. So I was like, I know she could do 250 for her third attempt, but I also want to get her a PR. So we made the jump. It was my call. We made the jump from 225 to 280.
Damn.
Yeah. And end of the day, very last lift of the day, that was a huge jump. My bad, baby. But she didn't get it off the floor, so she ended with 225 on deadlift. Now she benched 160. That was a 5-pound PR. And the crazy thing about that was she benched 160. The way that she wanted it, she was like, "Here's my openers," because you always have to give your openers the day before, which is the first lift that you do. And then after that, it's all in real time. So you do, her opener for squat was like 165, and then I went over to the table and bumped it up for second attempt and then third attempt. For bench, I went over and we did 160. She didn't know about it. She benched that 160. It was beautiful. We're all excited. We're like, hell yeah, She hops up. We walk in the back, and the one judge is hollering. He's like, hey, come back over here. And we're not paying attention. He comes over and he starts he's like, I need to check your equipment. That was a state and national record. And we're all like, what? He was like, that was a state and national record for your weight in AAPF. We're like, holy shit, hell yeah, okay, sweet. So she now holds the, she was in the 181 class, AAPF and APF state and national bench press record at 160. So that was cool. So she totaled 600. Very first meet, she went 7 for 9, meaning she hit 7 over 9 lifts or attempts. So she had a great day, phenomenal day. Mason Allsbach, he hit 410 on squat, which was a PR for him. 260 on bench. I think he failed at 305 or 300 on bench for his third attempt. And then deadlifted 435, which was also a PR for him. He ended with 1105 total. And the cool thing about that was that, again, this was his first meet as well. And when he first came to me, this was after my September meet, so October, he was like, hey, I have a meet scheduled in January, late January. And I was like, honestly, I think that's too quick. And he was like, well, I just wanted to get one in. And the guy that he had went to beforehand had told him to do that one. And I'm like, all due respect to him, we need...
He ain't ever won gold at the Arnold.
You feel me, okay? So his main goal was to total 1,000 his first meet. He totaled 1105.
Okay.
So he killed his goal that he wanted. And he's about to move into gear, and so is she. Everybody's about to get into equipment, bench shirts.
Yeah, I was about to buy me a bench shirt and some motherfucking squat.
Bro, let's do it.
Yeah.
As of right now, you'd be the only one not in it.
Yeah.
And then Mason Lester had a hell of a day, man. Mason was in the 220 class. Mason Lester was in the 242 class. And all of these people were raw with wraps, meaning all they wore was a belt and knee wraps and wrist wraps for bench. Mason Lester squatted 600. He benched 305, and he deadlifted 515 for a 1420 total. That is phenomenal for a first meet. I mean, a 1420 total is very respectable. He's 21 years old. We were all talking about it. Be looking out for that name. He's going to be the next one coming up. Because again, he's getting in gear as well. And then Andrew, he squatted 5. He's our 181 guy. He squatted 510, benched 302, and deadlifted 555 for a 1367 total. That wasn't his best day meet wise. This I think is his.
He'd been in every damn meet.
Yes, I think this is his second. Or no, this is his third meet. Not his best meet by far, but I think he's discussing getting in gear as well. It's funny. I'm gonna go back to Lester real quick. He had 2 hiccups on his lift, and they were hilarious. So on bench, the way APF is as soon as you hand out, they don't have to give you a bench command. So as soon as you hand out in the spotter, let's go, you can start benching. Now, when you touch, you have to wait for a press command, you press, and then you have to wait for a rack command, and then you rack it, right? Well, the way I always hand out is I'll say up, out, 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 which I'm pushing them to their spot where they just have to go straight down and up. I'll say out, 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 lats, which I engage their lats, and then I'll let go and say yours. And then I step back out of the head judge's way. Again, they're not giving a bench command. So Mason had 340 on the bar, and he would have smoked it. But he comes out, and I said, out, 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 release. And either I didn't say yours or he didn't hear it because he was so locked in. But he's sitting there and he's laying down like this. And about like 3 seconds go by and I'm like, go. And then he finally went down and then he touched and he started to come back up and he lost it. So when he got out, I was like, the hell were you doing? He was like, bro, I froze. Like, I was waiting for your command to go. And I was like, there's no bench command. Yeah. He was like, I know there's no bench command, but I was just, normally you say it's yours, and then I automatically think.
Yeah, when I seen that 305 for his bench, I'm like.
He's smoking way more. I'm
like, he up there around me somewhere, so I'm like, 305. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. And then on deadlift, man, his second attempt on deadlift, basically, Lester's one of them cats that, like, gets embarrassed easily a little bit, which you don't need to, fam. You don't need to be embarrassed.
With your soft ass.
Just. But I can't remember what his second attempt on deadlift was, but he leaned back so far on it that when they sat down, he held it there for another 2-3 seconds again, frozen, and then when he sat it down, he fell back.
Like on his ass?
On his ass.
Damn.
Yeah, fell back on his ass, and everybody's like, "Are you good?" He's like, "I'm good." And when he hopped up, you know, he's like walking away, and I'm like, "What the hell happened?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "I was leaned back so much, I was off balance on my heels." And when he sat down, all I could think about was, how am I going to set this down and not fall on my ass?
Yeah.
And it happened anyways.
Yeah.
So, but then he went out and he deadlifted 515 on his last one and killed it. He had a great day. Everybody had a great day, man. I'm exceptionally proud of my girl. We went in there. We didn't even know that was a record to be had, and she took it.
Is she natty?
Full natty. Besides the secondhand test she gets from me. You feel me? Sorry, Mom. Mason Allspark had a hell of a day as well, man. The biggest thing that, you know, everybody had a great day. The biggest thing is that it made these first timers so hungry. Yeah. Like, as soon as they got back, they're like, "Are you sure we got to take a week off?" Yeah. I'm like, "I promise you, take this week off, bro. Yeah. You know, recover, and when we come back."
Man, I think I'm about to jump in the next one, man.
You should, bro.
I'm about to jump in the next one.
I'm telling you, it's something different when you get up on that platform. And me personally, my biggest fear is always the first lift. Because that if you bomb, the way to bomb out of a meet is in squat, bench, or deadlift if you don't get any of your attempts in one of those. So if you get there and you don't get your first, second, or third attempt on squat, your day's over.
Yeah.
And then what's even worse is if you do well on squat and you don't get your first, second, or third attempt on bench, then your day's over and your squat's wiped. And then the worst part
is getting it all.
Getting it all in except for deadlift. Yeah. And I had a cat do that some years ago where squat went great, bench went great, bombed out on deadlift. And then
why didn't he just throw something like light up?
So that's what a lot of people do. And that's what you're supposed to do, is set your openers to be something that you can get in your sleep. You know what I mean? Something that you know you're going to be able to smoke. And then plan out your jumps to where you want to hit. So, you know, my goal for my meet was 765, 805, or 810. So that's a little 50-pound jump, somewhere around there. And then 850. So we're looking, you know, a little 40, 50-pound jump again, right? 40-pound jump. So you space it out like that to where you're not killing yourself in between, you know. What a lot of people do that are new to the sport is they'll just go out and put like 135 for each attempt. So they go out there and they squat a plate and then they go back and they start warming up again, and then they open up, or second attempt is 4 something, and then whatever their third attempt. Same thing on bench. They'll bench a plate and then they'll deadlift a plate just so they stay in the meet. You can do that. Us pros don't do that, but it's a safe way. It's a safe way of doing it. But everybody is. I kid you not, bro. Mason Allsbach was. He ordered all his equipment the Friday before the meet, and then yesterday Mason Lester ordered all his equipment after the meet. So he was like, as soon as we got done with the meet, they were like, all right, so who do I got to contact? Who needs my measurements? Yeah,
see, I wanted to buy my stuff at the
money calls.
I wanted to buy my stuff at the Arnold.
So nonetheless, man, everybody had a good day. Everybody's excited to get back into gear, or get into gear. And me personally, I'm super excited. Like, I know they're excited. I think I'm more excited than them. They just don't know it because forever I've been the only person in Marion to be a multiply lifter.
Yeah. See, I've been wanting to buy one, but I remember you said they made you wait till you hit 500 on the bench to put a shirt on, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna wait till about 350 and I'm gonna give you one. I'm just gonna pull up with one.
Well, bro, I'm telling you, man, like after talking to Anthony, down there that
I remember
last weekend,
he was saying something about
he's like, are you guys getting in gear? And Mason was like, I want to, but Jonah's making me, hit a certain number. And he was like, I'll talk to Jonah. Don't worry about that. Just order your shit, man. He's like, fucking powerlifting is multiply, bro. Go balls to the wall or nothing at all. And I'm like, fuck it. Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, I wanted to, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about when we was at the Arnold. But like I said, you was too in the zone.
I was locked
because you said they were selling the shirts and the squat suits and all that behind us.
Yeah, dark side.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, man, I want to grab some shit, but I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, get the wrong thing.
What I need.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we'll get you measured up because there's a couple different options, brand-wise.
Yeah.
But...
Damn, I found some stuff on Amazon.
Don't you dare come to the gym with some Amazon stuff, bro. I swear to God. But, nah, man, I'm super excited for what's about to, what's coming. Yeah, what's about to transpire. I really feel like in the next year, 740 is really going to be put on the map for real. I mean, the last meet this past weekend, it was one of the coolest things because, I feel like I'm a humble guy. At least I try to be. And it's really cool and surreal for me to we was at this meet this past weekend and some guy come up to me that was lifting and was like, hey, you did really good at that meet in Toledo at Main Street. And I'm like, what? He was like, you did really good at your last meet at Main Street. And I was like, oh, shit, man, thank you. I appreciate that. He's like, yeah, you did pretty good. And I was like, yeah, thank you. We chopped it up a little bit. And then we were talking while he was in a bench shirt, getting ready and warmed up. And he was like, man, I'm going to have to get one of those shirts off you. I'm going to have to get one of your shirts. And I was like, yeah, 740 barbell, blah, blah, blah. He was like, hell yeah. And I was like, I said, I should have brought some because I was at the Arnold last weekend. I lifted at XPC. And he was like, I know, I'll follow you. I was like, damn, man, so.
Fam, he really just watches me on the show. You're just a side down.
He was like, do you actually know Uncle Dav? You really know Uncle Dav, bro? So, but I feel like it's, everybody being in equipment is really, it's really about to take off. People are going to be seeing some numbers. And I'll talk to you after the show. I switched up how people are going to start coming to the gym. So if you out there and you're interested in competing and you're interested in training at 740 barbell,
keep your ass at Planet Fitness.
Well, God dang. Hit me up. Hit me up on Instagram, man. I don't even know what my handle is
because we don't got time for that soft shit.
You feel me? Hensley 7_40. Hit me up, man. And I'm basically just setting it up to be where we're all succeeding at the same pace. not slowing anybody down, but making sure that you're committed to actually, the program that we're in. So some big things coming, man. These next 5 weeks are about to be a bodybuilding training block that we're doing.
Yeah, I'm ready, bro.
I'm excited about that one.
I'm ready because it's
really
like
excited about that one.
I thought I was going to be able to do it on my own. I'm like, nah, man.
I'll be back in that garage,
you know
baby.
what I'm saying? Back in the garage. Ended to heat it up a little bit, so I'm back now. It started getting cold out there.
Well, man, I appreciate everybody watching, man. I hope you guys have as much fun as we do, chopping it up on here. I know I have fun looking at this ugly ass head across from me, bro.
Is there a mirror on me or something?
Gucci, bro. The more I'm looking at them glasses, they Gucci. They ain't Gucci.
Man, don't worry about what these is.
I think I seen them at Walmart, G.
Nah, man, this a couple car notes and a house payment. You know what I'm saying?
But keep looking out. 740barbell.com. We're about a week out from taking off the St. Patrick's Day shirt. So get that while supplies last, man.
Limited.
And we're going to be making some changes to the website, adding some more merchandise on there, some more options, and make it a little more user friendly. So appreciate everybody, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and be looking out because in April we got something coming up that's going to be a little off the beaten path, but it's going to be special.
Yes, sir.
So be looking out for that, man. We're going to get deeper into it as we go. Love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. We got the big homie, Big Unk, Big Dav over here, and Jonah, gold medalist, two-time. Hey, man, we love y'all. This is the Push and Wait Show.
Push and Wait.